I need to know what you're going to do.
Oh, I'm going to kill that bitch.
Can't say that.
I've said it over and over again. Arrest me, report me, but I'm going to poison that bitch.
Priscilla.
Welcome back to another episode of Ruthless TV, where I review Tyler Perry's The Oval, scene by scene. Now, let's get into this video. Today I want to talk about Sam. Our boy Sam here has a decision to make, a very important decision, right? Because we know that he cannot continue to work for the First Lady and be head of her security and also maintain his marriage. Looks like he may have to choose between his marriage or his career. He knows that Priscilla wants to kill the First Lady, and with him being the head of the security to keep Victoria safe, what is he supposed to do? We know Victoria's goal is to keep Sam as close to her as he can, just to be around him, be in his presence so that she can just kind of get the D whenever she wants to. And then, of course, his wife's position is to basically kill her. She said she was going to take her out, pretty much, right? So Sam isn't quite the pickle, right? So he needs to choose between his marriage or his career. And I've been reading and responding to some of your comments, and some of you guys actually think that Sam should try to maintain a relationship with the First Lady over him maintaining a relationship with his wife. Like, there's no comparison there to me at all. First of all, they're all equally married, right? So it ain't gonna be no Sam and Victoria in the future, right? So I just don't think that's going to happen. Sam doesn't want to work in close proximity to her at all. Because remember, after their little escapade, he did request that he not be on assignment with her. He does not want to be head of her security staff, right? He wants to continue doing what he's doing and, being supervisor over the 17 staff that he already has. So he cannot really please her in that way. So she's already a little bit mad at him, but I'm sure she'll still, go through another tango with him if the opportunity presented itself. And he knows that if he works around her, that it's probably going to happen again. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he'll, make the same mistake twice, but you just don't want to keep, fueling that fire, especially when it comes to her, right? But then, if he appeases his wife, then of course, I think that the First Lady is going to try to make, them coming to work a living hell. And this storyline can go in one of three ways, in my opinion. Number one, Priscilla can probably get away with poisoning the First Lady, not killing her, poisoning her, making her really sick, something like that along those lines. That would be a good storyline, but then it's kind of expected. Then on the other hand, Sam, number two, could, ignore his marriage, ignore Priscilla, and just, continue with his career and be head of security for First Lady and just continue to bang her whenever he wants to. And then that would be interesting as well. But again, it's kind of expected. And the third scenario, which is what we probably going to be going with, but I'm not sure, is that she may end up pregnant. Right? Because I think that Priscilla was trying to get pregnant at one time, or I think that they did mention there was a little quick, storyline in there about her not being able to be pregnant, or, them not being able to conceive or something like that. But then now we got First Lady coming in and she may end up pregnant. Now that will make way for a lot of interesting episodes, juicy ones, right? So anyway, drop me a note in the comments and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about these scenarios, and how do you think it's going to play out with all three of them or all four of them? Because of course we can't leave Hunter out, even though he wants to be left out, but we have to consider him because he's a part of this big whole scenario, even though we don't see him interacting with them on this situation. But the only reason that Flotus is even stepping out in the first place, I believe, is because she's being totally ignored in her marriage. If you're an Oval fan and you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys, on this episode of Ruthless TV, and I will see you on the next one.